Tony Grossi, longtime Browns beat reporter, talking about receivers he thinks the Browns may be interested in.
Dobbs would be up there. Alec Pierce is the best. They're not going to get him.
I didn't even mention him.
Yeah. Again, this Keon Coleman, former high second-round pick who's been a flop in Buffalo, is available. That sounds like the kind of guy that Andrew would go after. He might have liked them in the draft. And
right.
Thinks
Right.
that
What about Harrison or
Marvin Harrison, Brian Thomas Jr.? For a while, it was Brian Thomas Jr., but it appears Jacksonville is going to hold on to him.
Right.
And the same is true for Arizona. Why would an new offensive-minded head coach who's going to get a quarterback and might get Jeremiah Love in the draft, why would he give up their best receiver? So I don't see it happening.
Well, and Alex Pierce has agreed to a historic 4-year, $114 million deal to remain in Indianapolis. Makes him the highest paid receiver in NFL history. $84 million of it is guaranteed, $60 fully guaranteed at signing, and the max the package could be is $116 million. Pete, again, he's a nice player. That's really high pay. When I think of that, I'm thinking Chase, Jefferson, and Pierce is nice, but I don't think he's quite there.
Well. Jerry Jeudy sure looks like a deal, doesn't he? This is the thing. I hate getting the business of free agent wide receivers because this is what happens. You pay an astronomical amount, and it's really difficult to envision a scenario where he's going to pay off that contract. And maybe he'll prove it to be correct, but like Calvin Ridley last year is sort of the same feeling. And to the Jerry Jeudy point, Jerry Jeudy with the Browns in 2024 had a better season than Alec Pierce has ever had in the NFL, and he's making about $17 million a year. So yeah, it's tricky with that stuff. I don't like getting the business of free agent receivers. Trades make a lot of sense. Andrew Berry's obviously been aggressive with that. We'll see how just attached the Jaguars are with Brian Thomas Jr. Some of that may just be trying to make the price go up a little bit, but we'll see. But this is why I've been saying all along, draft it. It will feel incredibly cheap if you take a top wide receiver and he pays off the way you need him to. If you do it at 6. Mekhi Lemon, Carnell Tate, you get one of those guys and they're really, really good. I mean, the Wan'Dale Robinson, he's 5'8". Wan'Dale Robinson is 5'8". He's being paid basically he's $78 million. Like this, it's just crazy to me. So like this is why you restraint. It's all about being smart with this stuff. Maybe there's a free agent that makes sense for the Browns. Maybe there's a situation that could be right. But, like, I just don't see it.
Well, and by and large, think about it. All of these free agents, somebody's letting them go. They were with another team who didn't see the value in paying what they wanted.
Well, I mean, that's the deal. Like, it's always a concern, and this is where I sit here and point at Rasheed Walker. If Rasheed Walker is really that good, why are the Packers just letting him walk? Left tackles are incredibly valuable, and they're content to let him walk out into the market. That is always a concern. These guys, the ones that are really good, never touch the market. Myles Garrett, good example. He's never going to see the light of day in terms of the market, and he knows it. And that's what should happen with players like that. And that's why it's so important to hit on those players in the draft or find them in trades or whatever, that you max out on return on investment and try to get the best deal you can as often as you can.